I'm sitting here now with Hans Holter Solhjell, who was the trainer of the communication and conflict resolution topic. And I would like you to tell us how you organized this session.
Thank you very much. So we will then look at the plan for the day that we developed together, following your methodology of using a balance of activities, energizers, exercises, as well as presentations. So we will here look at the objective first. Main goal was that participants will have a clear and practically oriented understanding of conflict resolution as part of their role as youth leaders. And to accomplish this goal, I taught them a 5-phase model of conflict resolution. And we practiced this model by using examples of situations from their own experience as youth leaders. Also, we used energizers where we did various exercises related to communication and conflict resolution. So the exercise energizer number 1, we have used what we call a grounding exercise or a stress management kind of mindfulness type exercise that we do in standing and also while walking. That was the basic exercise that we then built on to more challenging exercises as well. Energizer number 2 was an exercise where we were exploring what we call personal space, distance, and closeness while walking and standing in different positions and distances from each other. And also walking up to another person, sensing one's level of comfort and safety with regards to the other person approaching. And then I asked them to find one conflict situation that they have experienced in their own life, in their own work as youth leaders. And then we brought that experience to the next set of exercises. We also explored what skills and approaches they already knew about, because these are experienced, competent participants as well. So we wanted to bring their competences and experiences in resolving conflict also into the group.
So the model that you are teaching is something you use when teaching parents and adults that work together with young people, children and young people.
Yes, parents as well as those who work in kindergartens and schools, foster parents, also other types of activities like in sports, youth activities and so on.
And the whole point with this communication and conflict resolution model is that it can be used not only between adults and children, but it can be used in any kind of communication situation between adults.
Yes, it can also be used in situations between adults, but also for adults to cooperate better. For instance, two parents that want to cooperate better with regards to relationship with the children. And also, for instance, professionals in a school or kindergarten that need to cooperate, maybe in a classroom, they're out in the free time and so on. Also to improve cooperation between parents and school, and a team of youth leaders who will plan, have an event or some type of situation. Typically, there might be some challenges throughout the day. And so on. And this model can be used in that type of situation to resolve various situations. And they are also on this image to the right on this slide in two versions. One is one of the colors and the brains and so on, and that is the model we use to teach it. And this more empty version with just showing the curve and different lines there. One line for each of the 5 phases or one column. This is a model or a version we use to make notes, to reflect through different situations that one have experienced with the aim to prepare and learn for the future. And so the lecture was a presentation of the model, the 5 phases of the model, and various skills and approaches we can, as adults, use in each phase to make things flow more easily, to resolve conflict, and learn after the potential problematic situation. I presented this model, and then after that, they now worked, or after lunch, we did actually more energizers and exercises. One more exercise on personal space, where we were doing this exercise of walking up to another person in different ways. One calm way, smiling, another bit more walking fast, looking a bit more strict, and so on, to have a different sense of how that is experienced by the other person. And also to read the other the situation, and to be knowledgeable, to understand what's on body language and how it influences the situation when we approach it.
So this is about being more aware of how I behave, which emotions I have in any kind of communication situation. So it's training for being more aware of my temper and energy level. Yes,
exactly. So, and then we did a reflection exercise where they worked in pairs, and then they used the situation that they had thought about previously in the day, and used the model with the 5 phases to reflect on this situation, and what they might have, or what they did, or what they possibly could do differently, more systematically, in a future situation of a similar kind. And then, of course, I was walking around, listening to them, helping, providing suggestions and ideas. And then we, after the break, the lunch break, we then did a group sharing based on their pair, on the work they had done in pairs, and discussing different situations. I provided more input for the different situations, and we also did then go a bit more in depth into the model itself.
And so here you see yourself in the classroom giving the lecture, and here the team. So what would be your evaluation of the group? How was it to work with this group?
Absolutely wonderful to work with this group of young people, as well as you and Iyad, who organized the whole week. And it was a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of positive energy, a lot of support for each other in the group, willingness to share and learn from each other, and absolutely wonderful experience. Very motivational.
Thanks for that, Hans. And then people can now watch the model itself, where you present the theory or some practical examples from the training.